Tonight, 4 drivers will be locked in to the Buttkicker Championship in 2 weeks, December the 3rd of 2022, to finalize and find out who the next season's champion will be. Welcome, everybody, to the OP Superspeedway Saturday Night Buttkicker Truck Series, the Mickey King Round 2 finale of the Top 8 at the bumpy 08 of Daytona. We're sponsored in the series itself, sponsored by Buttkicker, so big shout out to Buttkicker and Mickey King. I'm not sure exactly who that is, but however, a big shout out to them. Presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. Of course, Brendan Kennedy already out in chat here tonight. Looks like we've got about 5 watching and 2 likes, but we have got stuff to go down through here tonight. Myself, Joshua Medlock, as always, going to be calling the 100-lap action here, but an air temp of 67 and a track temp of 107. So it is a little hot out there here tonight, and these trucks are going to be slipping and sliding for sure. Definitely going to have to be careful on the bumps. Like I said, 100 laps. There is no stages, so all we will have to deal with, if we have any, and we could, it is Daytona, is that dreadful, god-awful yellow that could come out. Now, it's 250 miles. Really not worried about tires because they are unlimited. However, the fuel, 50%, 15 to 18 laps, possibly 20. If you're in the draft, you might be able to save a couple. But 15 to 18 is going to be your window of opportunity, I would say, to come down pit road. Speaking of pit road, 55 miles an hour with a pace speed of a 65. Now, taking a look here at the top 8 here tonight, with it coming into the final round of the top 8. Couple of drivers really need a win out here to put them in a position here to get them into the top 4, round of 4, whatever you want to call it. Now, Zach Fritsch won last week. He is up 2 spots here at 2,050. James Mayer down a spot into second at 2,045. He is 5 behind Zach. Anthony English up a spot into third at 2,043. 7 behind the leader. Richard Kuhn, if the cutoff, say, were last week and then coming into tonight, now he would be in the top 4. Right there, barely, but he would be in it. But since it's not, Richard is really on that bubble here. He's got to figure out a way to stay in the top 4 somehow, some way. He's at 2,040, 10 behind the leader. Now look on the outside looking in is Eric Laurie up 2 spots into 5th at 2,038, 12 behind the leader. Edwin DeBoer is going to stay where he's at in 6th at 2034, 16 behind the leader. Mark Mann down 5 into 7th at 2032, 18 behind the leader. And Christopher Jordan, he is 25 points back from Zach Fritsch. Down a spot there. Still, of course, you know, one of the 8 drivers out here, and I would have to say still yet a few of them are definitely going to have to get a win out here tonight to even have a shot at getting in the top 4. You look from 4th to 8th here. So you do the math, 40 minus 25. So we're going to do a little bit of mathing with Medlock here real quick. Christopher is only 15 points behind Richard Kuhn. So anything definitely can happen for Christopher Jordan. I mean, Mark Mann, it looks like Mara Clark is out there here in chat as well. Even he's got a shot. Who I am not seeing out here right now is Zach Fritsch. James is here, Mark's here, English is here, Laurie's here, I know that. Edwin DeBoer. Don't see Edwin DeBoer either as of right now. Mark Mann, of course, is here, and I know Christopher is here as well. So we could definitely have a shakeup if a few drivers do not come out here and race it up with these guys. We'll just have to wait and see. They could show up during qualifying. You never know. However, 100 laps out here tonight, folks. Man, this is going to be insane here. Anything can and will happen. But we're going to go ahead, folks, and step aside and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. Qualifying here at the Bumpy Daytona 08 will be underway when we come back.
Twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so busking in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the praise. You're the home of the brave.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, we're back live here on MaxspeedTV. Qualifying is underway here tonight at the bumpy Daytona 08 for the OP Superspeedway Saturday Night Buttkicker Truck Series. And it looks like right now, 071 of Eric Laurie has the top spot. See how long that lasts for Eric. Zachary Workman out here as well. Let me get the driver bar up here so everybody knows who I'm on. Like Seth Groover, Sebastian Marin have yet to come out. Harold Rothery is out on track. Zachary Lima is out on track in the 077. Like PJ Cox in the 05 is out here as well. So how is everybody doing out there here tonight? Mara, Brandon, and the rest of y'all who are not talking. Hello. I think I got kicked. What in the world just happened? Trying to get on a few drivers here, but ATVO is doing its thing, so it's fine. I've already got it all in ATVO, so resetting it is not gonna hurt anything. So looks like 9 of you out there tuning in. Give me just a minute to get this back up here. When drivers come in qualifying, it likes to freeze on me. That is another issue that I've been having. But we'll get through it. All right, so as I've come back up here, Zachary Workman is up in the top spot now. Does look like Seabass is out on the track here. Let's go ahead and get on Seabass here. Let's get the ball times back up here for everybody. Richard Kuhn, Jeffrey Crosby Sr., Steve Hoppett, and there's Edwin DeBoer. There he is. So 12, 13. 30 drivers as of right now. Pretty good size field here, folks. Right now with a 52.465, Zachary Workman is up top. Down to about 3 minutes left. I have 10 watching and 12 watching and 4 likes as it updated there. Thank you, everybody. Do appreciate it. Looks like I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way here. Got still Crosby. Oh, there's Jeffrey Crosby Jr. Got both of them out here tonight. We've got dad and son out here. Got David Stringle and the Kodak 1. You can just see how bumpy this track is while watching David. Oh, man. So Junior is going to go up into 7th. Derek Rezick. I said your last name right. It's either Rezick or Rezick. Rezick for 1 or Rezick for 2. I hate butchering names. Aaron still in 5th. English in 9th. David Stringle there in that 12th spot. Seth Groover. There's David Stringle right there. Number 2. All right. I'll probably just call you Derek. Well, under, coming down to, well, almost right at a minute here, folks. It looks like Zachary Workman is going to hold on to that top spot here tonight. And I know exactly where he is at. I guess we're going to go ahead and get Mr. Workman up here real quick. Have a chit chat with him. And here we go. Workman, got a copy.
Yep. What's up, Josh?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say it. You workman yourself up into the polls. So, man, the final race of the round of 8, man, after tonight, one more race to go. But, you know, everybody's got to get through tonight, especially the top 8 drivers that is in the chase. How important is it for them compared to those that unfortunately did not make it?
I mean, it's pretty important to them. You know, a bid for the championship 4 is on the line. So, you know, it's a tough night for them. We're just gonna play it safe, kind of stay out the way. I don't want to mess up any playoff guys. You know, I'm just running here part-time, having fun. So let's see what we can do.
Oh, no, you want to win. You want to upset that top 8. I mean, that's, you're, I'm saying it, man. I mean, if it comes down to grabbing a win and upsetting, you know, a few drivers, I'm sure you would be, you know, you would take that position. However, if you're there to help a teammate, of course, get into the championship, I'm sure you would do that too.
Yeah, for sure. I don't really got any teammates here. I'm just running with a lot of guys that, you know, I don't really have any affiliation with. They're good friends, but we'll see. Whoever's in front of me, I'll push. But, you know, I can't lie, if there is a chance to win, Josh, you know, I'm going to win.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're going to take it. Well, man, Zachary, we're going to let you get on the grid here, man, bud. You know, Tires Unlimited, I think it's still, you know, like the whole season. It's going to come down to, you know, who has, of course, the most fuel. Because it could come down to a fuel strategy.
Yep, got to save as much as you could. Last week we only had 1 caution, so that could be this week. So we'll see.
I guess we'll see, but, well, good luck down there, Zachary, and congratulations on the pole here tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hopefully I talk to you soon.
I guess we'll find out. All right, well, that is Zachary Workman here tonight, our pole sitter, as we are on the MaxspeedTV starting grid. Zachary Lima, going to start on the outside of him in 2nd. Eric Laurie 3rd, Stephen Karosik in 4th, Sebastian Seabass Marin in 5th, Richard Coon 6th, Jeffrey Crosby Jr. in 7th, Sean Stevens in 8th, Anthony English 9th, and Edwin DeBoer in 10th. James Mayer in 11th, David Stringle, and somebody in chat said something about David, don't call me Pringle Springle. Wow. Wow, I'm going to have to tell him you said that. Anyway, he'll start 12th. Corey Coe 13th, Harold Rothery 14th, Chris Scala 15th, PJ Cox 16th, Jeffrey Crosby Sr. in 17th, Steve Hoppett in 18th, Rick Seabrands 19th, and Seth Groover in 20th, Kenneth Mikesell 21st, Robert Beers 22nd, Stephen Miles 23rd, Mark Mann 24th, Christopher Jordan 25th, Brian Rainville 26th, Richard Sanchez 27th, Larry Eddy 28th, Jeremy Funk 29th, and Ray Radford 30th, and 30 trucks out here tonight, folks. We got 30 screaming trucks out here tonight. Good field. Good field. Right. Well, in between 3 and 4 here tonight, pull those belts tight, folks. One more time. Making our way out of turn number 4. Pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road. It will be in Zachary's hands. Here we go. And green ends out. Boogity, 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 folks. We're racing here tonight to finalize the top 4 for the Buttkicker Championship in 2 weeks. And yes, folks, I did say 2 weeks, as we will be off next week for Thanksgiving, week of the 24th. So we will not have a race. They will finalize it the first week of December, December the 3rd, at the new Daytona. 100 laps there as well. Eric is going for Seth G for the win out here tonight. That would be, I'm assuming, Seth Groover, being as that is the only Seth G that we have out here. Right, already got, I mean, a lot of side-by-side, folks. I am concerned, especially at this track, about the side-by-side, but I would be even more concerned at the 3 wide, and we'll get a closer look here in just a little bit. We'll go gyro cockpit with drivers, just to show y'all how bumpy, especially that inside line is. Outside, mid to outside line is not too bad, but man, that inside line where that 33 of Crosby Jr. is, where Anthony English is, and all those guys on that inside, oh, it is treacherous down there. Zachary Lima and little Lappies up front on the outside. 027, Stephen Karosik is right behind him. Outside line got a little bit of a run, and the 077 of Lima is going to lead that lap as well. Workman did lead a lap, so it's not going to be a sweep for all laps led. But what it may come down to is who is going to lead the most laps. And here we go, folks. Man, coming to lap number 5 already. All right, well, let's check back through the field here, trying to get everybody a little bit of airtime, whether I call their name or not. I'm going to get them at least on the screen. I'm still getting a lot of side-by-side back here. Does look like that is Seth Gruber here. I believe he might be in a... he's in a patriotic style paint here. Love looking at the patriotic paints. Although paints necessarily what's going to get you the praise. But still, nevertheless, I love looking at them. Well, Zach, is it a win and you're in? I mean, that's what's confusing me. I don't know if Peter DeBora is out there right now or not. He can clarify that. So it is a win and you're in. So yeah, okay. So yeah, with your win last week, yeah, you got it. Yeah, who is going to join you? Now, the question is, and I don't know if you're just tuning in there, Zach, but here's the points, man. I'm going to tell you right now. You know, other than you, if, you know, anybody, names on bag, they get that win here tonight, man. It's on like Donkey Kong. Maybe King Kong, I don't know. Checking on few drivers here, still that side-by-side, folks, still going on here now. I mean, I can say their names. Crosby Seniors right here with PJ Cox. You can still have a battle for the lead up front. Steven Karosik, Zachary Lima. Richard Moon and even in the mix. Here's Seabass up here now. Mickey Winters or Mikey Winters? They will be coming up on pit stops here, folks, in about, I would say the window is going to open in about 7 to 8 laps. So they are getting close. Now, it's only 50%, so these trucks, as that fuel burns off, is going to get looser and looser and looser and looser. Oh, me, okay, me, yeah, I've heard, yeah, Mickey now, yeah, okay, I got you. Doug, if you're out there in chat, man, why ain't you up here in the booth with me? You already got the win, so you ain't got to worry about it. Come out here and help me call this race. Corey Coe. Well, he's back into 16th. He was trying to make some moves, but I think he's trying to figure out what line he wants to be in coming up on at the first round of hopefully green flag pit stop. Taking the Lowe's truck to win the 23. That's Seabass. Well, it's a Lowe's style truck. It's not technically Lowe's, but it's a Lowe's style truck. 14.5 hours. Wow. Well, folks, 11 watching, 5 likes, 5 shy from 10. I think we can hit 10 likes out here tonight. Really easy. Now share it, get it out there. Social media platform, friends, family. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, MySpace, LinkedIn, the other one, TikTok, whatever you got, get it out there. Let's get some people out here tuning in. Already a great showing. A lot of single file back here. I think these drivers back here is just one to get through a couple of rounds. Ooh, that 04 of Mark Mann. Now, he's got the 510 back here of Richard Sanchez with him. Richard's doing one heck of a job. Staying behind him and in the draft, but, man, it's just them two on that outside. Trying to pick them off one by one. At this track, I would say they have the preferred line. Christopher Jordan started at 25th. He is up to 15th. He is trying to grab the victory here tonight. Solidify himself into the top. We are still early. Bump 97, that outside line. Started 29th. Battling right now for 12th with the 15th, so 12th, 13th for Jeremy Funk. The 04's caught the back end of that 97. Mark Mann also looking to grab the victory here tonight. James Mayer, Anthony English, Kuhn, Laurie, DeBoer, Mann, Jordan, all really just want to get the win, get it out of the way, and be in that top 4. Now, if a non-chase driver gets it, well, it will then go on be a points battle. Coming to 15 here, folks. Now looks like Groover, Ray Radford down pit road. So we got a couple of them already down the pit road here tonight. Stay on our leaders up here and see when they decide to come screaming, meaning down pit road. Also check through the field. And yeah, let's see what happens here. We're on the back stretch. Hey, up front. This angle, it looks like coming out of 2 is your 4. And here we go, folks. Yep, we got some screaming trucks coming down. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. As soon as I can catch up to them, so we got Seabass, Steven, Lima, Rothery, Funk, Sanchez, Rainville down pit road. Right, Workman back up front. Shall I dare say it? Green flag pit stops. And Zachary Workman gonna lead the next group down. Or is he? Yes, he is. It's slowed down. So Workman, Laurie, Crosby Jr., Crosby Sr., Kuhn, Stevens, that's Sean, Mark Mann, Anthony English, Edwin DeBoer, Now everybody's switching on me. Corey Coe, Riscala, Cox, Seabrand, Miles, Jordan. I think I got through them all. Steven Karosik and company's trying to, they've got the speed and they are coming up to the outside of Workman. Oh, Karosik, the first time tonight, is going to take the lead. It looks like Brian Rainville has taken his truck behind the wall here tonight. It's Seabass in the 23, going to try to make a move to the outside by himself. Gorda, there is the 33 of Crosby Jr. coming up on him. Let's see what happens. I do want to get on the inside line here if I can. Rothery, well, no, he's going to be on the outside now. How about we get Cockpit here with a 510 of Sanchez here. We'll just show y'all how bumpy that inside line is. You see that? It is bumpy. I mean, he's got to really pay attention. Keep both hands on that steering wheel at all times. One wrong move. Oh, we got a wiggle up at the top and a big wiggle. 96633, even the 15. And a few drivers on the inside here as well. Might have been Steven Karosik and company there. Zachary Workman, a little bit of wiggling. Seabass is up front on the outside, but look at that inside line. Steven Karosik, Crosby Jr.'s on the outside, Lima's on the inside, and side by side, then single file all the way back to, I believe, hang on a minute, I can find out who that is. That is the 47. Is Richard Kuhn. Nope, there is Mark Mann now, who is at the tail end of this. Anthony English is at the tail end of this, the front back, top 14. And Corey Coe is leading another group. Rick Seabrand, Seth Gruber, BJ Cox, Edwin DeBoer, David Stringle, Chris Scala, Stephen Miles, Anthony Funk, and going back a little bit further, Christopher. Now Ray Radford is right behind Christopher here. We'll have that side by side going up in the front here. I want to kind of stay up here because anything was to happen, it would probably happen up here with these guys. And I say that, and I think it might have happened in the back, and it did. David Stringle and the 8 of Stephen Miles. Oh, okay, so I was wrong. Not always right. What happened to David? Oh, it actually started a little bit further up. Rico? Yep, that's who that was. Right, well, let's get a better view of this. Whoa! What happened there? Straight shot left. Very, very interesting. Let's go cockpit. And yeah, it just left. I have no idea what just happened. That is where it all initiated. Let the admins figure that one out. And then right there is the 0574 major net code, but that was after the fact. That was right there. That's the net code. And that is where the 1 and the 8 get into it. The 2 also getting a piece of it. So, not really sure what happened. Corey Coe did take his truck behind the wall. We're going to go ahead and get back up to the front here. Like everybody did come down, so we're going to go ahead and get to our first interview here tonight. Go ahead and start up here at the top. And maybe talk with, it looks like Chris Scala also took his truck behind the wall. So, where is the 40? There he is right there, Anthony English. Anthony, got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you started 9th, you're in 6th. We went through a round of green flag pit stops, and then we had whatever happened there. I don't know. Somebody just went left. And that's where it started. I'll let the admins handle whatever happened. But most importantly, how's your racing going for you, bud? I mean, you're in the round of 8, sitting in 3rd. What do you got to do, bud?
Oh, well, man, pretty much just got to try to stay consistent and out of trouble. Just try to have a nice, solid finish. Doesn't mean I ain't going to go for the win, but pretty much we're just going to try to keep our head on our shoulders, stay out of trouble, and try to be there at the end.
So, where do you think you would have to finish? Now, we started, it looks like, with 26 drivers. 2 have retired here tonight. Where do you think you have to finish to safely say that you would be in, if you don't grab the win, safely say you would be in the top 4?
Oh, man, at least top 5, and that's going to depend on who wins. I mean, if Kuhn gets a point for leading the lap and I don't, and somebody like Mark Mann wins, my top 5 might not even do it. So I got to be as close to the top as I can. That's why I said there's no realm of possibility of going for it at the end to just try to get a win and seal the sucker up. But
so this is definitely
as close as I can to the top.
Yeah, so this is definitely a shake-up race.
Oh, definitely. The points are way too close to dick around today.
All right, well, you guys are side by side. I'm not going to keep you, bud. Good luck down there, man.
All right, thank you, bud.
Thank you. Yep. All right, well, that is Anthony English here, folks. Man. All right, a pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road, coming to lap 26 here tonight. But we are a quarter of the way through the race, and here we go. 077 of Lima took that lap on green. He limed it to the start-finish line. He got a good jump, however, that inside line got the better jump. Right, and you know, I love pulling for the upsets. I really do. So, that being said, me personally, I really don't want a chase driver to win it here tonight. I want somebody else outside of the chase, the top 8. I can't really pick. There's so many drivers out here that's not in the chase that I would love to see grab the win. Oh. Steven Grosek stole it. Yeah, he did. Seen it. Barely, but we seen it. Whoa! Speaking of loosey-goosey, Jeff Crosby Sr. had a little loose there. Good save. So far, we have not seen any 3 wide, which is a good thing. Gordon. I expect that 3 wide to heat up probably sometime after lap 70. Rick Seabrand's right here. Didn't make the cut, but Rick always going for a win. Started 19th. He is only up a spot as of right now in the 18th. 078 of Jordan on the outside. Much alone. However, he does have the 02 of Seth Gruber with the draft. Get up there, stay in the draft of that 02. He'd be okay. And then he is coming up. Oh! Little bit of switcheroony and a little bit of wiggling back here around David Stringle with a 19 of a Workman and Company. Oh, big, huge checkup right there. Boy, Zachary almost slammed the back end of the 1. Zachary really had to get on the brake. That could have been bad. Wow. All right, well, Steven and company up here up front. Still battling up front for that top spot. About 31 of 170 to go here tonight, folks. And just because I think I can get away with it, I'm going to bug Rick Seabrands here tonight. As always, he says don't watch the ball game when I'm broadcasting. Pay attention to the race, which I think I'm doing a pretty good job at doing both here tonight, Rick. Really am. Arkansas kicking the snot out of Ole Miss, so, you know, got more time to pay attention to the race. Gotta pick on Rick. Right now, just still seeing that side by side, folks. Take a look here at the last time they came down. That was about, oh, come on, ATV. Stop. All right. That was about about 8 laps ago. They just took 9. So about 8, 9 laps ago. So they, you know, still have a few laps to go before we get into another round of green flag pit stops here. Alrighty, it looks like trying to find some partners. 95 of James Bear, 44 of Anthony English, the 02 of Seth Groover, the 44 of English again, the 071 of Eric Laurie. Oh! EJ wiggling, 44, trying to figure out if the 05 is going to save it or not. Good save by PJ. Wow! No, I didn't know what Mickey King was. No. I thought it was somebody's name or something, like in honor of Mickey King or, you know, whatever. I'll be honest with you, I had no idea. Wow. All right, folks. Watching the race. Like I said, watching the ball game. Still a lot of side-by-side out here. Golly, I think my Southern just came out. EJ, whoa, what a move there by the 33. Jeffrey Crosby Jr. slung it in there. It was open, but boy, that was, the 15 did the same thing. Now the 15, okay, 15 and I believe that is the 966. Yes, it is. They seen the opening and they took it. They didn't wait for it to close. Now the 2. Now that is Chris Scala. He is going to be a lap down here. Everybody comes around him. Hero 7-8. It is Christopher Gordon also going to go to the inside, no 3 wide. All right, he went single file pretty much. Get around him, and we are single file now, folks. Getting closer to another round of green flag pit stops. take a shot this time? Probably nobody. Yep. And I was correct on that. Nobody coming down. Even Chris is like, hey, I'm a lap down. I no sense in it. But everybody is single file. We could have a group coming down here momentarily, or a few drivers. Let's get on them here real quick. That is going to be maybe Jeremy Funk. And out here 15 laps. See if he decides to come down. No, he's not. All right. Lima. All right, let's get back up to the front here with Lima. And here we go. Oh, this is going to be huge. And oh, yeah, it's huge. Oh, my gosh. We're going to have 4 wide roughly, 3 wide roughly on pit road. Got Seabass, Karosik, Lima, Groover, Sanchez, Cox, Rothery, Funk, Miles, Radford, and Scala down pit road. And like I said, folks, I think we had 3 wide. It could have been a quick 4 wide on pit road. I would have to go back and take a look, but it was it was close. And here comes Crosby Sr. Oh, he's speeding down pit road. Not good for Crosby Sr. And he knows it. Yeah, he knows it. Down into his pit box here. Left side's going on. I believe he's going to get a hold here. David Stringle down. Crosby Jr. is down. Edwin DeBoer is down as well. Seth Gruber is just now coming back off, but oh man, Crosby Sr. It rode. Oh, could not be friendly sometimes. Here we go with another big pack. James Mayer, Anthony English, Zachary Workman, Richard Kuhn, Rick Seabrands. Believe is down as well. Come on, ATVO. Eric Laurie, Art Mann, Gordon, and there is Sean Stevens. So, David Stringle. He is not our leader yet, but it looks like he won't be as Seabass. And company come around him. Come on. Man, ATVO just not working. James Mayer is our leader. English in second. Workman in third. Anthony pulling far to the outside. And here comes Seabass and Company, door to door with a 44. 3 wide there. Now we're back to quick two. Oh, bumping the back. Oh, save it, guys. 966. Harold Rothery. Good save there, bud. And the 027 of Stephen Karosik. Good save to the both of you. Man, it's starting to heat up here, folks. Really. Side by side, lap 44 of 100 here tonight. And oh man, up there is the 27 of Sean Stevens. Wow, video score 27 machine. Back here battling for about that 13th spot. Started in 8th. And as, of course, Eric would say, there's the one of David, don't call me Pringle Stringle, of David Stringle there in the one. David's probably going to kill you for that and then kill me for saying it. Just so you know, Derek. Side by side, the 23.95, 19, 077. 5 up here in the mix, PJ Cox, Anthony English, the 33. Jeffrey Crosby Jr., Harold Rothery, Stephen Karosik, and Richard Kuhn rounding out our top 10 with Sean Stevens, Richard Sanchez, Christopher Jordan, Eric Laurie, and Mark Mann rounding out our top 15. Still have pretty much a half a race to go here, folks. Lap 40, coming to lap 47 there at the stripe. D-Bass has led 6 laps. James has led 4. Lima has led 19. Workman has led 3. Cox still looking to lead his first lap. English, and likewise. Stephen Karosik has led 9. Richard Kuhn has led 3. You know, the bonus points for leading the lap, folks. Those that are in the top 8 know it. The more points you can get, the better. ready, folks. If I find it, we're gonna do it in just a minute. And we are, or will be, coming to lap 51 here momentarily. Oh! Got something in store for everybody here tonight. Well, folks, can't get it to work. Alright, well. That's not gonna work. Well, we're halfway there, folks. EJ Cox, Seabass, Eld Rothery, Zachary Lima, Stephen Karosik, top 5. At 52, 53 there at the stripe. We'll have a little bit to go. Chris Scala, Seth Groover, Jeff Crosby Sr., and Ray Radford. 4 drivers a lap down. They are hoping for a caution at some point. Remember, folks, the OP Superspeedway Saturday Night Buttkicker Truck Series does not do stages. So, you know, drivers going a lap down, they want a caution at some point. Somebody going around and just don't get involved in it. Well, we're not having it right now, and that's a good thing. Everybody minding their P's and Q's. It looks like we've got some drivers coming down pit road here. Find out who they are. Come on, ATVO. Work with me. Looks like that is Ray Radford down pit road. One of the drivers that is a lap down. He is down pit road here. Back up front we go. Richard Sanchez, Rick C. Brands. Richard Kuhn. Battle of the Richards. And a Rick. And we got pit stops. Here we go, folks. Seabass down pit road. Rosick, Lima, Miles, Sanchez, Funk, All down pit road. Scala and Groover coming off. Here we go. Well, this pit stop will put them at about one more stop under regulation. And it could be possibly 2 stops if we so happen to get to that GWC, folks. A green-white checkered attempt. Hopefully we don't have to, but there is a chance. And here we go, James the Mayor, Anthony English, Zachary Workman, and we get a caution. Oh, what happened? Harold Rothery? Oh, no. Well, let's find out. Get on Harold here real quick and find out if oh, he gets loose off of pit road. Oh no! Oh no! And that is going to collect the 05 of PJ Cox. Oh, wow. This is off of pit road here, folks. The Harold, he comes off of pit road. There's that green cone. It's on the gas. And he either got loose or snapped to the right and then right down into the 05 of a PJ Cox. PJ nowhere to go. T-Bones 966 and topsy-turvy. PJ goes sliding. Does land back on all fours, thank God. But wow. Pit road, folks. Doesn't matter if you're coming down pit road or coming off of pit road. Pit road is insane. Alright, well, I'm not gonna get to the interview or a interview here on this caution. We are getting Double file here. A few more drivers coming down pit road here to top off. Jeffrey Crosby Jr., however, is going to be our lead car, followed by the 510 of Richard Sanchez here. It is row 1. Row 2. Like I've got Zachary Workman. Okay, well, the 15 of Jeffrey Crosby Sr. is mired right here. Like we might have to extend the caution. I'm not sure. I've got Crosby Sr. first driver a lap down. Guess we'll find out. Alrighty, here we go. Pace car is down. And we are back green here tonight, folks. So, with that, Jeffrey Crosby Jr. has led his first lap here tonight. That was 15. That is Jeff Crosby Sr. right up ahead of the 95 of James Mayer. Zachary Workman is our leader. Right up ahead now the 33 of Jeff Crosby Jr. Now we've got Junior and Senior right here. Junior is on the lead lap. Senior is not. Zachary Workman, Jeff Crosby Jr. or Senior is not in the chase. James Mayer, however, is running in P2 in the point standings coming into tonight. You have Richard Sanchez, who's not in the top 8. David Ringle, Rick Seabrands. And you get back here to Anthony English. Now, Christopher Jordan as well now into 6th. He is dead last right now, and he desperately needs a win or somehow a miracle finish here. And some of these other drivers not have a good race. So we've got several drivers right now in the chase up here, battling it out. Lap 63 of 100. Man, oh man, I do not know what to expect. I don't know what's gonna happen. I know they can't make it. I do know that. Side by side, folks. Oh man, when do you pit? Let's see here, looking at it, man, everybody anywhere between 4 to 5 laps. 5 to 6 lap now on their run here. Let's see here. Lap 75, that'll put Zachary Workman at 15. He's still not going to be able to make it. No way. No way, Jose. Man, oh man. Back on Seabrands here, cracking the top 10 and 8. Started 19, just inside of the top 20. Mark Mann doing some battling. 97 to the inside here, trying to get down. Oh, the 04 of Mark is going to pull down to the inside. Right up ahead of the 97 of Jeremy Funk. At the 2 of Chris Scala back on the lead lap here. Steven Miles, Edwin DeBoer. Single file back here. There's Steven. There's Edwin. There's Zachary Lima. So you have that single file all the way back to Seabass. Seth Groover, the last driver on the lead lap. And he's back here in 20th. Let's see here if we can get a rear chase. Yeah, here's the leaders right there. They're coming. They're coming, folks. And Seth, he's not going to fight him. Just going to let him go to the inside. 3 wide here tonight. Oh! Bit of movement there with a 966 as he was coming through. Everybody managed to get around Seth. Harold Rothery is now our first driver a lap down. Cooper falls back here battling Jeff Crosby Sr. for that 21st position, a lap down. They're battling for a position, folks. And technically, if they can get up to the 966 for a lucky dog, this is the front pack, folks. You got lap cars, you got lead lap cars, you got a mixture of who pitted when, you got a little bit of everything. Well, back Brendan, Mara, Derek. Guys liking the race out here tonight. I mean, it's been pretty stout out here, in my opinion. A lot of battles, 2 cautions, 4 laps, 31 laps to go. 28 freaking lead changes, and that number is going to go up before we're done. So, you see 28 now? Well, you might as well just forget about it, because we're going to have more than 28 lead changes. Sean Stevens in the Wild Videos Tours 27. He's up front. Oh, here we go. You got somebody diving down pit road. Who was that? I think that might have been Seth. It was Seth Groover. And did he get caught speeding? He is on pit road here. He might have. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. I'm 73 of 100 here tonight. Still have that side-by-side going on, but more single file. And here we go with another round of green flag pit stops. Led by, locking it down, 19 of Zachary Workman. Workman them brakes here on pit road in the Instacart 19. You got the 19, the 95, the 02 is going to be out and away. Anthony English, Richard Kuhn, James Mayer, Rick Seabrands, Art Mann, all down and off and away. And here comes the 1, the 2, and the 8. David Stringle, Chris Scala, and Stephen Miles. As well as Edwin DeBoer in the 74. Sean Stevens. Yep, here he comes. Sean Stevens. Richard Sanchez. Jeffrey Crosby Jr. and company. Eric Laurie, Christopher Jordan, Jeremy Funk. All down a pit road here, folks. Get up here to a Mark Man. At 04, now he is behind the 19 and the 95. He's right behind the 95. James Mayer, Zachary Workman, right up ahead. And Zachary will take over the lead, I think. Comes around Eric, yep. And the 27 there of Sean. So Workman back up to the top here. I still don't think they can go the distance, folks. I really don't. 15 to 18 laps. And I hear these guys at about 2 so far. 86. So that's going to put them at about 90. 20. Yeah, they ain't no way they can make it. No way. I don't care if you're even in the draft, and I'm going to go ahead and say it. I don't even think Mark can make it. You know, even if he stays in the draft and, you know, saves, you know, fuel, I do not think he can make it. It's going to be a splash and go, and you're going to have to make that choice when you come down pit road. Do you do it by yourself, or do you do it with somebody you have never come down pit road before? Yeah, I mean, it's going to get crazy here coming to the end. 23 of Seabass. 19 of Workman. Outside there is Steven Korosik. Oh. Folks, I gotta say, been one heck of a race out here tonight. What a showdown here for the Mickey King OP Superspeedway Saturday Night Buttkicker Truck Series. Round 2, the finale of the top 8, the Daytona 2008 Bumpy Track, sponsored by Buttkicker. And again, a big shout out to Buttkicker out there here tonight, sponsoring the series. Presented to you by MaxspeedTV. We're not done, folks. I mean, we still got about 21 to go. We're not done. I still do expect some 3 wide, more 3 wide, possibly even maybe a 4 wide out here tonight at some point. And if we get 4 wide, folks, 2 wide's enough here at this track. 3 wide, it can be done with the right drivers. 4 wide, I don't care if you're the greatest of them all here on iRacing, folks. 4 wide here at Daytona, at the bumpy track of the old Daytona. Yeah, something's going to give. Whether it be net code, whether it be a bumper hook. Yeah, it's something's going to have to give at that point. 20 to go here, folks. To go at the stripe. They cannot make it to the end. Well, I do expect some of these drivers at around, I would say, somewhere between 14 to 16, 17 laps to go. They will come down pit road. Some drivers have even stayed out from what I'm seeing. Banking on a caution. Zachary Lima, Steven Korosik being 2 of the certain drivers. I'm not going to say who the others are. There's only one boy, so I might as well say it. Let me see here who that was. Seabass? Really? That was Seabass. 12, 12, 12. Stint. That's what I'm seeing. could be wrong. ATVO could be wrong. That's just what I'm looking at. Everybody else at about 7, 8, 9 laps, so roughly some drivers 10. 18 to go. Well, I mean, we could have a caution. I hope not, but we could. And door to door, 07733, 071, 027. Got that side by side up here, folks. Still heating up on the back stretch, down into 3. DO2. Now Seth Groover. Now he's leading the pack, but he's not on the lead lap. He is a lap down. .077 of Zachary Lima is actually on the lead lap, and he is our leader. .16 to go. And here we go, pit stops. I knew they couldn't make it. Seabass down, the 23, 3 wide on pit road. Here we go, folks. Seabass, 23, 027 down pit road, 077 down pit road. Ivan Karosik, Zachary Lima, Seabass. Back up to the front. Yep, I said, what did I say? 14, 17 laps to go. They're going to start coming down. I was right. We're going to have more come down this time. No doubt about it. Who's it going to be? Eric Laurie. 02 coming down as well. 19. Berkman down. Yep, this is a big group. Eric. Fine. Here we go. Finally update. So we got Eric Laurie, Workman, Mayer, English Coon, Stringle, Scala, D Brands, Miles, and Sanchez down that time by. ATVO having to catch up here, so I just ran down through it. That gave the lead up to Crosby Jr. And yep, here he comes down pit road here with a 74 and 27. Edwin DeBoer and Sean Stevens. And Seabass, Brown, Zachary, Workman here. Come on, ATVO, pick up. A lot of information passing through ATVO, folks. Give it just a minute. It'll catch up, hopefully. Bass. What I'm seeing is up front. Yep, Bass. Steven. Mayor. Workman. A little bit further back. So our top four is Marin, Karosik, Lima, and Mayor at the present time. Bass darting down to the inside, right ahead of the 95 of Mayor. James Mayer, he needs, coming into tonight, P2 and points. 2 ahead of Anthony English. Where's English? Oh, right there with him. Oh, that will be close. Oh, man, Anthony is right there. Where is Kuhn at? Richard Kuhn back here in 9th. Richard Kuhn rounding out the top 4 coming into tonight in the Skittles machine. Oh, this could definitely get interesting, folks. Oh, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle by the 95. And we are gonna hit at the stripe. To go here tonight, folks. And laps to go. And here we go with that 3-wide stuff. Ooh, that was... Hang on a minute. Find out who that was. Edwin DeBoer? Got to go. Maybe Edwin knows something we don't. 74 machine. I don't even know if that was the guy who fell back, but I mean, if it is, he's trying to get back up there. Side by side. Throughout the field. Coming. To go here, folks. Before we end the race out here tonight, I do want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving coming up this week. Of course, like I said, we will be off this week. We'll give these guys a time to prepare for, of course, the round of 4, top 4, whatever it is. It's the Buttkicker Championship weekend, December the 3rd. That's going to solidify the champion for this season. Season number 11. And we are going to hit 7 to go here, folks. Big the lights. 8 still watching. I think we hit 12 to 14 at peak so far. Still think we can hit 10 likes out here tonight pretty easily. 4 shy from 10 likes. But I do appreciate all 6 likes out there here tonight. I'm sure OP does as well. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. A big shout out to Buttkicker again for sponsoring the series, the league out here. A big shout out to them. Put a lot of time and effort to doing this. So, kudos to Buttkicker. And, of course, Zach with that Mickey King here tonight. Zach confused me, but I get it. Hey, it is what it is, man. I mean, it's the 08 of Daytona, but it's anybody's race. And next week's or in 2 weeks is going to be the same thing, man. I think in 2 weeks it's going to be more 3 wide than what we've seen here tonight. So everybody knew this track was bumpy. 2 wide, you can do it comfortably. 3 wide. Well, you know, Zach. You raced it before. You know. Be honest with you, folks. Every time these guys at OP go to the 08 of Daytona, I cringe, and we've got a driver off the track here. That's Stephen Miles cutting some grass out here tonight with 5 to go. What happened? We're going to check it out. No caution. We're on the 8 of Stephen Miles here. Did he get tagged? Did he lose it? What happened to the 8? Oh, could have been some net code there. Yeah, that's a 3 wide there. Yeah, it's coming. And then a little bit of net code there with the 33, it looks like. That sent the 8 of Stephen Miles down into the grass. Had some pavement there to help him, so good job by Stephen. And we're going to go back up live here for to go. E-Bass. Our pole, our P5, that's where he started. Where is our pole sitter at? Where's he at? Big Bass. There he is. Workman. Oh, back to the sticks. For 5th. 3 to go, 2 to go, folks. At the stripe. Get a caution now. It will set up a GWC. Hang on to it, guys. Hang on to it. We've lost Ray Radford, Harold Rothery, BJ Cox, Corey Cove, Brian Rainville out here. 2 to go. Come on, guys, make it to the white flag. That's all you gotta do. Got Seabass, Steven, Zachary, James, Anthony. Rounding out the top 5 out of 4 across the stripe. Folks, white flag in there. 1 to go. Now we're gonna get crazy. We're gonna get insane. We're going to go 3 wide, and we're going to go OP and wrecking. That's what we're going to do out here tonight. Race it back to the stripe here, guys. Side by side, door to door. Who is going to win it here tonight? E-Bass. Corrosive. There, Lima, Lori. Oh, watch English out there in the 44. I don't think there's enough. The 027 of Steven Karosik is going to win it here tonight. Wow. What a race. What a finish. Steven wins it. Seabass P2. Lima P3. Anthony English P4 and James Mayer will round it out here tonight P5, but our podium is Karosik, Marin, and Lima. Hang tight, folks. We'll be right back. Hang tight, folks. Alrighty, folks, we have caught up with our top 3 here tonight, and we're going to start here tonight with our winner here tonight. Well, in here it's Steven Karosik, but in Discord it's Steve Karosik, so I'm not sure if it's Steve or Steven. However, it is Karosik. That's all that matters, man. You're going to grab the win out here tonight for the final race of the top 8 here, man. An upset driver, as I like to call it. Now, not saying it's a bad thing. It's a good thing because the top 3 out here tonight took away everything from the other drivers here tonight. That is in the, well, aside from Zach's win, so the other 7 drivers. So, I mean, it's going to be insane when it comes to the points for the other 7 drivers. But talk about your win out here tonight in that 027 snap-on machine, man. Talk about it.
Yeah, I just got to thank my teammates. We had a plan, just stick together the whole time. And we fell back a little bit, so we had some mistakes on pit road, the second to last pit stop, and put us in the back. And we just stuck together, and the final pit stop, we nailed it. We were able to get by the field and shuffle away to the front. And it was just really good teamwork. And I had a great push from Zach Lima. He got me the win, so I got to thank him.
All right, so got that push from, well, I call him Lima. I don't know why. Zachary Lima. I don't know if it's Lima. But nevertheless, I mean, you got the win out here tonight. Now, of course, likewise, we're going to be off next week. So, first and foremost, happy Thanksgiving, because that's where, where that off week is going to come on. So, everybody's going to have an off week. They're going to, get Thanksgiving. They're going to have more time to prepare for that new Daytona. The top 4, man. How do you feel about going into that race knowing 4 drivers are going to battle it out for the championship? You are going to be one of those upset drivers, like I always say.
Yeah, I'm excited for the final race. Congratulations to the 4 that are battling it out. I'll just try to do my best not to interfere or make any mistakes to alter their playoff chance at the championship. And I'm just looking forward. Hopefully you get a repeat.
All righty, buddy. Well, like I said, happy Thanksgiving coming up here. So enjoy the week off, Steve. Or Steve. Is it Steve or Steven?
You call me Steve.
Okay, well, it's Steven in iRacing. So that's what gets me confused. Awesome job, man. Grabbing the win out here tonight, bud. Final thoughts, shadows, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory, enjoy the off week, and of course, get ready for the final race.
Yeah, I was gonna say happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and thank you for putting on the broadcast. I can't wait to watch it back. It's always really great, and so I thank all the drivers. It was a really good race, and I couldn't have done it without my teammates. Shout out to Dale Cup.
All righty. Well, Steven, we'll see you in 2 weeks, bud.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, that is our winner here tonight. Steve Karosik. Now we're going to get down here to Seabass here tonight. Here in Discord. Seabass, man. Awesome P2 out here tonight. But, man, we did have some cautions, but it wasn't anything major per se. A lot of side-by-side, a little bit of 3-wide with lap cars, and maybe a few with lead lap cars, but nothing compared to, I think, what's going to happen in 2 weeks. But before we get to that, man, talk about your race out here tonight in that Extra Life 23 machine.
Yeah, fairly clean race. Just the plan for all these races, whenever I race with my teammates Steve and Zach, is really to just stay out front, and we'll worry about the fuel later. We just want the track position always. And we did that. I think a lot of people were just riding at the early portions of the race. They were just saving fuel, so they would have like 2 laps more fuel than us. But you know, that yellow kind of came out at a good time because it kind of made the strategy fairly simple. You know, we really didn't need to save, so we just saved the little pitted. We kind of made a mistake on our last no, well, our second to last pit stop. We made a mistake entering, and we ended up losing a lot of time. So when that yellow came out, it really got us back together, helped us out, and then we managed to get to the front, and we just parked the bus, to be honest, because it's mainly 2 lanes around here. So I told my teammates, you guys stay in the middle. When the bottom lane comes, I'll go down there, and I'll stay on the bottom for the rest of the race, and hopefully we can get a 1-2-3 finish. And boy, we did. It's been a while, so man, it was a great result for us, and it was an awesome race.
Well, you talk about only being 2 lanes. Technically, it can be 3, but that
Yeah, you
bumpiness,
can.
that bumpy,
can,
man, that bumpiness
It's
out
very
there.
sketchy, and you got to have a lot of confidence in the guys running the middle. Because if some people that aren't, you know, let's say the best are running the middle, let's be honest, that 3rd lane really isn't going to go anywhere, because either maybe they'll squeeze you a little bit, or you know, they'll just end up wrecking. So it's part of it.
Oh, yeah, definitely so. Well, we are going to have an off week here because of Thanksgiving. So, first and foremost, happy Thanksgiving here coming up.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You know, P2 here tonight. I know you're going to go celebrate P2, but when we come back, man, everybody should be refreshed, hopefully, have a ton of practice. You know, the new Daytona, that track, man, I love the new Daytona. Oh my gosh. 3 wide if you have the right drivers. Even if you don't have the right drivers, that 3 wide there, I think we're going to have more 3 wide there than we did here tonight for the final race. You know, the top 4, man, they're going to battle it out. I don't even know who the top 4 is going to be. So, with you playing an upset driver again, going into the next race in 2 weeks, how do you feel about it? Because now it comes down to 4 and not 8.
Well, for us, we don't care who those 4 drivers are. We're here to win. We don't care about who's running for a championship. We're racers. Like they always say in real life, this isn't like other sports where, you know, it's just 2 teams battling it out for the championship. No, you're still going to have 20, 30, maybe even 40 other drivers, you know, all together racing out there just to, you know, win the race. So, you know, when that race comes out, I'm not even going to care. You know, of course, I might be a little nicer to them. Maybe I won't do as risky maneuvers as I would. But, I mean, the strategy is going to be the same. Just stay out front, lead the race.
I think you're going to be the first
finally-
driver to take a 3 wide, to be honest with you.
I don't know what you're talking about. Not unless I start on pole. You know, if I start up there, I don't have to make it 3 wide.
Oh, you could back it off a little bit and then take off, you know.
Yeah, we could, maybe.
Well, awesome job, bud, out here tonight. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, the top 3, not even in the chase. So, I mean, this is definitely going to play a factor going into, you know, in 2 weeks. So, I mean, there's going to be points that I don't even know about going to happen because they got to go through everything. So, no stages here on Saturday nights. It's insane, bud. I'm kind of at a loss for words. Other than any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate P2 here tonight?
Absolutely. I'll give a shout out to my teammates, Steve Korosek and Zachary Lima. We've been racing together for quite some time now, and we kind of race with the same mentality, so we always work together. Great. I'll give a shout out to OP for putting on this league and the other leagues that they put on, and I'll give a shout out to you for doing this broadcast for them. It's great that you do this, and we always tend to rewatch the race, so it's always a lot of fun to see it from a different perspective.
Well, I'm only at 7 likes right here tonight, so can we get some more likes out here? I think we can, Sebastian. Get it out there, bud.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, bud. Thank you. All right, well, that is going to bring us down here to our P3 here tonight. Zachary Lima. Okay, Zachary, is it Lima or Lima?
It's Lima,
I said it right.
but the nickname is Lima.
Okay,
So
so,
you can call me Lima.
oh, I'm going to call you Lima.
Yeah.
Well, man, awesome job right here. It looks like teammates there with Steven and Seabass with you there, bud. P3 out here, a podium finish in that 077 Red Bull machine, man. Talk about it. We had a few cautions out here, but man, a lot of side-by-side green flag pit stops. It really, I think, honestly, it came down to fuel and if we was going to get a GWC out here tonight. Talk about it, bud.
Yeah, man, that was a fun race. A lot of green flag racing and the pit stops, and especially working with the old team again. It was fun. Now I'm still getting used to my new setup and the time off, but I got to give it to Seabass and Korosek. They're just killing it, and I'm pretty much just following them.
Well, I mean, the top three out here tonight, you, Seabass, Steven, you guys are not even in the top 8. You guys wasn't battling for a championship this season. And the top 3 come out, ahead of one of the drivers that was in it. He came into tonight in P3 in the points, Anthony English, who finished in 4th, right up ahead of James Mayer, who was in 2nd in the point standings.
Oh, wow.
This is going to be a shakeup for sure.
Yeah, man, it definitely makes things interesting. And, when we come to race, it's, guys are in the playoffs and we respect that. But, we like to race hard and, it just makes us all better together.
Oh, and not to mention Mark Mann in 6th and Eric Laurie in 7th. Also, likewise, those two was in or is coming into tonight in the top 8 as well. So, this is definitely going to be a hiccup. I don't know what the point standings are going to be. And I'll probably won't know until, maybe tomorrow or, Monday. So, with that being said, we got one race to go. That is the top 4, the final 4. The Buttkicker Championship weekend, Daytona. We got an off week for Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving first and foremost. And then we hit Daytona December 3rd. Talk about it.
Yeah, if Seabass and Steve are racing, I'm going to be racing right there with them. Unless it snows. If it's snowing, that'll be the only reason why
Buffalo.
I won't make it. But, that race we had, it was good. Everybody in this league fights for the front the whole time. It was a good race. It was a hard battle. I had a lot of fun this race.
Oh, yeah, it was a great battle. We had some 3 wide, mostly with lap cars, but there was a few times it was 3 wide, but it was quick.
Yeah, Daytona.
Yeah, I mean, next
risky.
2 weeks from now, though, oh my gosh, that 3 wide, Lima, I'm so afraid because we're gonna have 3 wide there, no doubt about it. Repaved, straight up racing. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of scared in 2 weeks. I really am.
Me too. Hopefully I can get enough practice in before there. I'm trying to get as much as I can in over the week.
Well, yeah, get it, man. From now until December the 3rd, man. Final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give for that Red Bull 077 here tonight.
Yeah, man, just a shout out to you, my team, the guys running the league. It was a fun race, man. I appreciate it.
Alrighty. Well, that is Zachary Lima, Lemonade, whatever you want to call him. Sorry, I had to do it. Zachary, awesome job out here tonight, bud. We'll see you in 2 weeks, man.
Yes, sir. See you then.
See ya. All right, well, that is our top 3. Anthony English, P4, James Mayer in P5. Let's see here if I can get ATVO to work with me. Probably not. So, what we're going to do here before we get into the unofficial results, pending any admin stuff they have to do, go ahead and close that out and get it relaunched. I want to get the unofficial results. Hang on, folks. Does look like they are working on the point, but I still don't have who is in the top 4. So, this is still gonna stay unofficial here tonight. So, of course, our winner here tonight, let me get back up on him. Our winner here tonight, the 027 Snap-on Machine, Steven Kurosik. They're winning it here tonight. Seabass, Sebastian Marin, P2, and another teammate of Zachary Lima there in 3rd. Anthony English, P4. James Mayer, P5. Mark Mann, P6. Eric Laurie, P7. David Stringle, P8. Richard Kroon, P9th, and Richard Sanchez, P10. Edwin DeBoer in 11th. Jeffrey Crosby Jr. in 12th. Stephen Miles 13th. Zachary Workman 14th. Sean Stevens 15th. Chris Scala in 16th. Jeremy Funk 17th. Christopher Jordan 18th. Rick Seabrands 19th. And Jeff Crosby Sr. in 20th. Seth Groover, 21st. Ray Radford, 22nd. Harold Rothery, 23rd. PJ Cox, 24th. Corey Coe, 25th. Brian Rainville, 26th. Steve Hoppett. Kenneth Mikesell. Robert Beers. Larry Eddy. Did not start here tonight. But our winner here tonight is Steven Kurosik. Well, happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there coming up this week. Like I said, we are off and we'll get to it. December the 3rd. You do not want to miss it. The top 4 right here on MaxspeedTV. Going to decide the Season 11 Championship, sponsored by Buttkicker. Thank you all, and until next time, stay safe and have a good night.